round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs, where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals. Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action now, McCarthy. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Benson on the counter. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this one to Harrison. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Motion man right is Jefferson. On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. 3rd down coming. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Has his man. It's Addison. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Nevis with a point after. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Nevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
44, ready.
From the 45 on second down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. 1 quarter ago. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pass is caught by Addison. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. McCarthy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Throwing on third, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. McCarthy to throw it. Cook calls it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Benson on first and 10. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Tagovailoa off the play fake. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing a southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
All right.
Tua now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Cardinals going nickel here, third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Vikings pushing for points. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Again, it's Charbonnet. Ooh, found a soft spot, crosses the 25. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. He's got him, that's Addison. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're to the half in this NFC Wild Card contest. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports halftime. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This return starts at the 5. Here's a reverse. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And that's a Cardinals first down. Tua off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Trying to work quickly now.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll run. It's Benson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Trying again, following the sack. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make. Play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 32 Stinger.
The give now to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
To throw, Tunga Vailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Vikings will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Charbonnet now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. McCarthy with a blitz coming. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now. From the 16. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Go ahead. Long. Corner, long. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On play action now, McCarthy. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Nevis with a point after. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 13.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Go ahead. Set.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Right. Set.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. McCarthy to throw it. Pass is caught by Addison. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 13. Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face second down.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Wilson's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tua off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short. Now McCarthy launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 13.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Gets this one to Harrison. And he'll get it up to the 44. Tua working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. Able to get it to Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, here's Tua. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. Here's Tua again. Flush down out to his left. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's gonna get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Tagovailoa again. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they take him down right along the 30. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things... It did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
20, TX.
Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Right here.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings add a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Second and 10 now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw, Tua. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He connects downfield on 4. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Throwing deep for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out, Brock. Their playoff story begins with a victory. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Glendale.